어쨌든 mic check. Alright, it's not too bad. The quality is not as good. It's not the end of the world yet. It will be. I mean, 지나가라고. I'll make do with what I have. Give me 1 second. I'll make this a little better. How's that? See, my camera skills have improved a little bit. So, therefore, I'm not at a total loss, so I could make do with what I have. Okay, here we go. So, today is Srimad Bhagavatam, Mahatmya, chapter 3. Without further interruption, let's go ahead and read it. I just turned my computer off by accident. Did I lose anything? Nope, not yet. That's nice. I didn't lose anything. I pressed the wrong button. Okay, press the right button. Here we go. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Tritiyothyayahu Narada Uvacha. Give me 1 second. Narada Uvacha Jiñana Yajiñam Karishuyami Shukasha Satrakato Jija Balama Shukasha Satrakato Jija Balama Agati Jiñana Piragano Sthapanaitam Prayatanakahu Kutra Karyo Maya Yajiñahu Sitharam Tadeva Jyata Miha Mahima Shukasha Satrasya Bhagatavyo Vedaparagaihu Gayidu Pildi Vasaihu Shravya Srimad Bhagavati Katha Go Vitis Tatra Kaitavyo Mamedam Purupata Mitahu Kumara Uchuhu Shiranu Narada Pakushoyo Mo Pinamanaya Vivekine Kananga Devara Samipe Tu Tatama Nanandana Makama Tatama Nanandana Makama Nana Roshui Ganoli Jushitam Nana Roshui Ganoli Jushitam Devasitani Shwe Vitam Nana Tarulata Kinam Navakomalaba Lukama Ramya Mekanam Tadeshasatam Hemapadamasu Saurapamo Yatasami Pasataji Banam Vairam Chetasi Nasititama Jiñana Yajiña Sutavaya Tatra Kaitavyo Yapayatanatahu Apurvara Sarupa Jakata Tatra Pavishyoti Purahosatam Nibalam Jaiva Naraji Lokale Barama Tadeduvayam Ja Purasakurutya Pagatisa Tatra Gamishyoti Yatra Bhagavati Varta Tatra Pagatya Midam Pagatya Didam Prajatu Katha Shabadam Sama Kainoya Tataturikam Taruno Yate Sutam Uvacha Eva Mukuteva Kumara Sete Naratena Samam Tatahu Kanganga Tatam Sama Jagamoho Katha Panaya Satvarahu Yata Satatam Tatu Tata Kola Halopia Puloke Devaloke Cha Parahamaloke Tataiva Cha Srimad Bhagavatapi Yushapanaya Rasalam Patoh Tabanantopia Yayuho Saibe Pratamam Ye Cha Vaishinovaho Purugul Bashishur Tojiya Purugul Bashishur Tojiya Vasa Vanashija Purugul Bashishur Toshi Purugul Bashishur Toshijiya Vanashija Gautamu Meta Ditildavala Ladeva Meta Ditildavala Devala Meta Ditildavala Devara Down Rama Sitata Gati Sutta Shija Sha Galo Murukanando Putra Tiri Murukanando Putra Tiri Jati Mopipalada Tapipipalada. These are really difficult words. Murukanando Putra Tiri Japipu Papa Palada Murukanando Putra Tiri Japipu Murukanando Putra Tiri Japipupa Murukanando Putra Tiri Japipupa Malada Murukanando Putra Tiri Japipupa Lada. Okay. I need a little help. I need help. At least I'm back online. I know this sound isn't that great, but it'll improve by today sometime. Yugashibarao Pyasapara Sharao Chaya Shuko Jali Jahuna Jali Jahunu Mukhyahu Saibepyami Muniganahu Saputara Shishuyu Sivasatari Piraya Yurasti Sivasatari Pirayi Yayurati Sivasatari Piraya Yurati Paranoyana Sivasatari Piraya Yurati Paranoyana Yugatahu Vedanantani Cha Vedashicha Manantara Setanantarahu Samultayahu sorry Tasha Sabata Puranani Shatsha Setranui Tatayayuhu Kangadyahu Sarita Satatra Pushikaradi Saramsi Cha Kushwatranui Cha Tishahu Saiba Tanandoka Dibanani Cha Nagadayo Yayusutatram Devaganan Taibada Nabahu Kuruteva Tatra Nayatanan Puruguho Samambotia Janayatu Di Kushwita Naradenata Tatatama Sanan Mutatamama Kumara Panandita Saivanishwe Saibai Nishwaduho Kurushana Tataparaho Parshana Vanshacha Piragatashacha Nyasino Parahamacharinoho Mukhapage Sitita Sete Jan Tadagure Naradaho Sititaho Ekapage Voshuigana Setadanyatra Voshuigana Setadanyatra Divaokasaho Devopanishado Nyatra Tirtha Nyatra Sutriyo Nyataho Jaya Shabudo Namaho Shabudaho Changanka Shabudasta Taiva Changanka Shabudasta Changanka Shabudasta Taiva Chang Julnala Jang Prasunanam Nikushwapaho Sumahana Put Vimanani Samaruhya Kiyananto Kavanayakahu Karepavurukusho Prasu Naisetan Saibam Setatra Samakirane Sultan Ubacham Evam Teshivekati Teshivekachite Teshivekachite Teshu Srimad Bhagavatasya Mahatemya Mutire Subhashitam Naradaya Mahatmane Kumara Uchuhu Atate Valnuyate Sama Pilmahima Shukasha Satrajaho Yasya Shirabana Matrena Mukutiho Karatale Setitan Sadan Sebian Srimad Bhagavati Katan Yasya Shirabana Matrena Maharishititam Samashrayat Granatoshita Dasha Sahasro Devada Chasakananta Samimita Devada Chasakananta Samamita Pari Kushichu Chuka Sambadahu Shirano Bhagavatam Chayat Davata Samsara Chakresamina Paramate Jnanataha Pumane Yabata Kanagata Nasati Shukasha Siddharakata Kushanam Im Shrutai Bahupiho Shasatraiha Purana Ishecha Pramabhaiha Ekam Bhagavatam Shasatram Mukutita Nena Kaljati Tata Bhagavatasya Pi Nityam Bhavati Tadguruham Ti Tarupam Hi Bhavata Pasatam Papanashanam Ashiva Metta Sahasranui Pajapeya Shatani Cha Shukasha Siddharagata Yashacha Kalan Nai Hananti Shodashim Tabata Pani Tehesimin Nivasananti Taputana Yavanana Shuruyate Samyak Srimad Bhagavatam Naraiha Na Ganga Na Kaya Kashi Pushikaram Na Prayagakam Shukasha Siddharagata Yashacha Palena Samatam Nayat Shulokartam Shulokapadam Va Nityam Bhagavatodbhavam Partazava Savamukyanaiva Yadi Jachasi Param Katima Deva Vedadil Deva Vedadil Vedamata Ja Paurusham Sukatameva Ja Trai Bhagavatam Chaiva Tubadasha Kushara Eva Cha Tubadasha Tima Praya Gashacha Kalahu Sambata Sarat Makahu Brahmano Shecha Ganihotram Cha Surapildava Dashi Tatana Tunasi Cha Pasanantasha Cha Purushottama Eva Cha Yadeshwam Tatatavataha Purajanyayana Purthagapava Vishwate Yajajam Bhagavatam Shasataram Pachaye Daitha Tonishama Janamakotu Ikurutam Pam Nashyate Naratara Samshayahu Shloka Shlokapadam Patwada Bhagavatam Cha Yahu. Sorry. Nityam Punoyamapa Punoti Najasu Yashiva Metayohu Ukudam Bhagavatam Nityam Kuratam Cha Harichinantanam Tulasi Poshanam Jaiva Tenunam Savanam Samama Anandakale Tu Yanaiva Shruyate Shukasha Satrapat Puritya Tasyaiva Baikunantam Govinandopi Prayachati Hemasimayutam Jaitadu Vaishnavaya Dadati Yahu Kurushanuena Saha Sayujiam Sa Pumamula Pate Turubama Janamama Teramapi Yana Shatwana Kinchit Jititam Pitaya Shukasha Sutarakata Na Pita Jananda Labachaja Karagadu Bata Tena Nitam Mitya Sivajanama Janani Jani Duhakapa Janani Jani Duhakapa Jivachabo Nigatitahu Santu Pakaima Yana Shurutam Shukakata Bachanam Na Kinchit Tiku Tam Naram Pashusamam Puvi Paradupam Evam Padananti Divi Devasama Jamukhya Tulapaiva Katai Loke Srimad Bhagavato Pava Kotui Janamas Mututena Kotui Janamas Hamututena Punoyanaiva Tulapyate Tena Yoganite Timane Shurotavyan Sa Prayatanatahu Tinanam Yamu Nasati Saibada Shravanam Matam Satyana Brahmacharyena Saibada Shravanam Matam Ashakyat Bhatakalam Potio Visheshotra Shuka Jinyayan Manovuratati Jayashijaiva Niyama Charanam Tatan Ti Kushum Kaituma Shakyatva Tasaputa Hashraivanam Kaituma Shakyatva Tasaputa Hashravanam Matam Sharadata Taha Shravanwe Nityam Mahake Dabadati Yatapalam Shukadevana Sapata Hashirabanwe Kurutama Mana Shashacha Jayadepo Ko sorry. Manasashcha jaya durogat pumsam jaiva yushah kushoyat kale dosha bahutva chicha sabuta hashiravanam matam yatapalam na sati tapasa na yogena samathina anaya sena tatasaivam sabuta hashiravanwe na pet yajinya de galjati yajinya de galjati sabuta ho galjati pratat tapaso galjati pochachaisati thana nityam hi galjati yoga de galjati sabuta ho dhyana jijinyana chicha galjati kim brumo kaljanam tasya re kaljati shamaka uvacha sashacharya metat kathitam kathanakam jnanadithaiman piganoya samam paratam Yoshreyase Bhagavatam Puranam Jatam Kuto Yogabita Disu Chakamu Suta Uvacham Yadam Kurushuno Taram Yakutava Sivapadam Kanantu Mudyatahu Ekadasham Parishurutiya Pyututavo Bhagyama Prabhit Uditava Uvacham Devam tu yasyasi govinanda bhagatakariyam vitaya cha machachetete mahati jinantang tam shrutava sukhamavaha agatoyam kalilkoro bhavishyananti punaha kalaha sattasangangenaiva sanantopi Kamishiyananti Ugratam Yadam. No, I shouldn't check. If you check where the end, when it ends, it's bad luck. I found out the hard way. Namaste. Tada Paravati Pumilgoru Payam Kamashirayat Aniyo na turusyate trata tevatetaha kamala lochana ataha satusu tayan kurutava bhagatavattasala ma praja bhagatai tam sagunuo jato nirakaropi jenamayaha Devadevi yoganate bhagataha katam sita syananti bhutale nirgunopasane kashita mataha kinchit vicharaya ityuditavapachaha shrutava prapha sachinatayat thariha Bhagata Valamambanarthaya Kim Vitayam Mayati Cha Svakiyam Yadipabet Tejasatacham Bhagavate Tatat Tirotaya Parabhishutoyam Srimad Bhagavatam Nobama Tenayam Bhagamayi Murtiha Pratyakushu Padate Hareha Savana Churuvana Tapatha Tatashana Tapapanashini Sabata Hashiravanam Tena Sarvepyopiatikam Gurutama Satanani Tirasakaratia Kalau Taimoyami Ritahu Tuakadaridu. What in the world is that? Turiya. This character, I've never encountered that in at least like 6 months. My guess is this is my test of like the actual Sanskrit. How much do you actually know Sanskrit? What do you think that character is? My guess is that character is Turiya. If I'm right, then I'm not too bad in some of my Sanskrit knowledge. If I'm right. If I'm wrong, then I still have to learn some more. But we'll see. What the? It's a weird chapter. Okay. This is Mahatmya, chapter 3. Where am I? This is... This is chapter 2. I'm gonna make this one just for now. I'm sorry, I have other pages open that rely on this website. That's why I make it large. Because they apparently, like, since Hindi is such small letters, they print Sanskrit in really tiny letters. Sanskrit should be at least 3 times as larger letters than Hindi. Sorry, let me find this, please. Okay, I found it. 68, I believe. How much? Oh yeah, 64. Turiya. So I'm gonna double check if this is a character I was matching. I think this is right. What did I say? 68. So this is 64 actually, and this actually says Duha Ka Da Ri Duriya, and that's all my guess was. How much do I really know Sanskrit? Duha Ka Da Ri Duriya, so that's same thing. That's the same thing as what my guess was. So that's how much I really know Sanskrit. I'm not too bad. Not too bad. That's my rating system for my own Sanskrit. How much do I really know Sanskrit? Not too bad. Cool. Any messages for me? Nothing. Sorry, my sound quality especially is too low. I'm trying. And if you still have a complaint, Krishna says, at last just try. That counts for something. That's what I'm doing. I'm just trying. Though nothing looks pretty right now, but I'm trying. Okay, here we go. Tuhokatari turiya daulpagya papa prakusho lanaya cha shonalaya. Tuhokatari turiya daulpagya papa prakusho lanaya cha. Kama krota jaya tam hi kalam taimoyami ritahu. Anyatha paishinapi maya devairapi sudosatiyaja katam tyajya pavetabumum tihu sabata hotahu parakititahu. This is really long. Sorry, Namaste. Sanskrit understands other languages naturally. Otherwise, Sanskrit would not be Sanskrit. Sutta Vacham Evam Naga Hashravano Rutaime Naga Hashravano Rutaime Prakashyamane Voshuipihu Sapayama Shicharyamekam Samaput Tadani Taduchyate Samshuruno Shaunaka Devama Pagatiha Sutel Karuno Kuruhi Deva Paramai Karupa Sasa Virasit Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Purare Murare Natati Namani Muhulpadananti Tam Jagatam Bhagavatam Tapusham Sucharubeshum Tadurushuhu Sadasyahu Gatam Parabhishita Gatama Gatayam Matye Muninamiti Gata Talka Talkayanantahu Ujuhu Kumara Pachanam Tadani Gatal Tato Nishipatita Tuneyamu Evam Girahu Sasutan Nishamiya Sanatu Kumaram Nijagada Namara Bhagavati Rubacham Pavadu Paradiai Va Kurata Sami Pushita Kalipurana Shita Pi Katarasena Tuvaham Tu Tishita Myatuna Puruvanantu Brahma Idam Tan Kiramu Jire Te Bhagateshu Govinda Saru Pakaltri Paramaika Taltri Paveroka Hanantri San Devam Chan Tishitasava Sutairia Samshirayan Niranantaram Vaishnavama Nasani Tatopi Deshwa Kalijan Ime Tevan Terashatam Na Shakata Parapavopi Loke Evam Tada Jinya Vasarepi Pakatihu Tada Vishanana Harida Sachitete Dasana Puvana Matye Niltana Satapi Tanya Nivasati Hurudi Yeshwam Shri Hare Pakati Rakan Harirapi Nijalokam Saivatato Nipihaya Pravishati Hurudi Teshwam Pakati Suturopanatatahu Uru Mudia Te Gimatikam Mahima Namevam Brahmat Makasya Pubi Bhagavata Pitasya Yat Samshrayan Nigadite Yat Samshrayan Nigadite Lapate Subhagata Shrotapi Kurushana Samata Malamanya Taimaihu Kurushana Samata Malamanya Taimaihu. Oh, that's it. 74 verses. Iti Shri Padma Purana Uttarakhand Srimad Bhagavatam Mahatmye Bhagavati Kashatani Bhaktanam Nama Tritiyo Dhyayahu. Alright, so that's once again chapter 3 of Srimad Bhagavatam Namasutta, and I'm going to read the translation. So this is, Mahatmya once again means in glorification of, or in praise of. And it's not part of Srimad Bhagavatam itself, it's part of another Purana known as Padma Purana, and it's in Uttara chapter, Uttara, and it's in Shri Padma Purana, Padma, Shri Lord Padma Purana's Uttara chapter. That's where this is from, and this pretty much advertises how great, Srimad Bhagavatam itself is, but it's not actually part of the book. That's my point. Okay, here we go. Discourse 3. Narada submitted. With the object of stabilizing bhakti, jnana, and vairagya, I shall now zealously perform a jnana and yajna, illumined by a reading of Srimad Bhagavatam. The place where the sacrifice should be performed by me may now be pointed out. The glory of Srimad Bhagavatam may be stated by you, masters of the Veda. In how many days should a reading of Srimad Bhagavatam be heard, and what procedure should be adopted in it? Tell me what that on this occasion. The Kumaras replied, Listen, O Narada, we shall tell you this, humble and discreet as you are, near Haritavara. On the river bank is a place known by the name of Ananda. It is inhabited by numerous sorts of bushes and frequented by gods and siddharthas. It is cradled with various trees and creepers and overspread with fresh and soft stems. The place is charming and situated in a sequestered area. It is charged with the sweet water of golden lotuses. Animosity does not abide in the mind of living beings dwelling near that place. A jnana yajna may be commenced there by you without taking any pains, and the reading of Srimad Bhagavatam there will be full of unprecedented charm. Bhagati too will appear there, placing in the forefront the aforesaid pair, always lying before her devoid of strength and with a body worn out with age. Bhagati and her 2 sons must reach there where a reading of Srimad Bhagavatam is going on. The Kshatriya gets rejuvenated, as it were, on hearing the words of the story. Sutta resumed. Having spoken thus, the aforesaid Kumaras with Narada went thence together on that bank of the Ganga, impatient to enjoy the story of Srimad Bhagavatam. As they reached the bank there, rose at once an uproar in the terrestrial region and the realm of the gods, as well as in Satyaloka. All those who were keen to enjoy the taste of the Lord's stories, and first of all the votaries of Lord Vishnu, came running to drink the nectar-like story of Srimad Bhagavatam. The sages Prugu, Vasishtha, and Javana, Gautama, Metaditi, Devala, Devarata, Parashurama, even so Vishvamitra, Shaka, Mahakandvaya, Loditatatatraya, and Pipulapalada, Pipupalada, Vyasa, and Parashan, both masters of yoga, Jaya Shuka, and all the hosts of the sages, the foremost of whom were Jali and Jahunu, arrived along with their wives, accompanied by their sons and pupils, and full of excessive longing. So came there the Upanishads and the Vedas, Manantras and Dhanantaras, the 7 Puranas and the 6 Sutras, rivers such as the Ganga, Pushkara, and the other lakes, holy places, all the quarters, as well as Dandaka and the other forests in a living form, mountains, etc., as well as gods, Ganantaibas, and demons went there. The sage Pugu persuaded and brought there those who did not come because of their importance. Skipping a page, that's not cool. Alright, this is not cool. I'm gonna read you what I have some books here. Okay, so I'm gonna read the missing chapter, page 17, which I have right here. Crazy. Why? Oh, yeah, that page is missing. If I weren't here, I couldn't have read this, so I don't know what that means. Yeah, this sucks. So from now on, I'm gonna make sure I have all the pages before I start my series. Yeah. And yeah, I'll upload this right now. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn off the camera so I can take a picture. Just bear with me. I'm taking a picture of the missing page, which I have in person. How lucky am I? And you could only get this book from India. You cannot get it anywhere else. As far as I know, unless other countries are really studying on They've been really, really studying on their Aryan Sanskrit, mastering it like I have. I don't find a single soul doing that, but I know there's another one. He's much older than I am. Okay, let me just upload this thing here so you guys can see as I'm reading it. This really sucks that, I don't have the right tool that I need to be working with. I don't know what I'm saying. What am I talking about? I just want to study. All these stupid things missing pages getting in the way. That's, what else is going to happen? Missing pages? Are you kidding? I'm almost there. That's the funniest thing. I'm almost there. I just need support. I just need to, just keep me going. And now missing pages, and from archive.com out of all the places in the world. What the hell? Missing pages. Okay, I have to email this person later. Page 17 missing. I have to be nice about it. They were nice enough to put this online imperfectly. It's really unnerving. I don't know how else to elaborate what I'm experiencing right now. Okay, so that's what I could do here. Just bear with me. I didn't see this coming. I didn't see missing pages coming. Okay. Do I have it? Alright, let me turn on the camera first here. I'm still here. Okay, sorry about all this. It's Archive's fault. They're missing a page. How dare they miss a page? Though I know nobody cares about this, but still, it's not fair. People are looking out on me because I don't have the page ready because you're missing a page. Invited with due ceremony by Narada to expound Srimad Bhagavatam and greeted by all, the Kumaras were devoted to Shri Garuda now occupied the excellent seat offered to them. The votaries of Lord Vishnu and those who have but recoiled from worldly enjoyments, recluses and celibates, sat in the bed, and in front of them sat Narada. On one side sat the hosts of seers, on another side sat the denizens of heaven, on a different side sat the Vedas and Upanishads. On one side sat the Tirthas, while on another sat the deities. Shouts of glory, shouts of greetings, and blasts of conchs were heard. There was a tremendous shower of red powder, flowers, and parched grains of paddy. Many a leader of the gods mounted his aerial cars and covered all those assembled with flowers of the bush-yielding tree. Sutta continued. When they were seated as aforesaid and had concentrated their mind, the Kumaras began to describe in clear terms the glory of Srimad Bhagavata to the high soul Narada. The Kumara said, "We now tell you the glory of Srimad Bhagavata, through the mere hearing of which liberation is secured within one's palm. One should constantly attend and constantly listen to an exposition of Srimad Bhagavata, through the hearing of which Sri Hari takes up his abode in one's heart. This work consists of 18,000 slokas and is divided into 12 skandhas, and it is in the form of a dialogue between King Parikushit and Shri Shuka. Hear the story of the Sat Bhagavata. A man revolves on this worldly gig of transmigration through ignorance only so long as the story of Srimad Bhagavata does not." Okay, now I need to open another web page. Sorry about all this, not my fault. This is all, Archive's fault, or whoever contributed to Archive. They weren't careful in it. So I don't even know how that makes sense. So a man revolves on this worldly gig of transmigration through ignorance only so long as the story of Srimad Bhagavata does not enter his ear even for a moment. What will be gained through the hearing of many scriptures and Puranas, which will create confusion. The Bhagavata Shastra alone proclaims loudly its capacity to grant liberation. That house itself, in which Srimad Bhagavata is read every day, is actually converted into a sacred place and drives away the sins of those dwelling in it. Thousands of Ashwamedha yajnas and hundreds of Vajapaya sacrifices cannot compare with 1/16 of reading of Srimad Bhagavata. Since persistent this body, O sages, rich in asceticism, so long as the story of the glorious Bhagavata is not duly heard by men. In point of efficacy, neither the Ganga, nor Gaya, nor Kashi, nor Pushikara, nor Prayaga can bear comparison with the reading of Srimad Bhagavata. If you seek the highest destiny, read even yourself daily 1/2 of a quarter of a verse of Srimad Bhagavata, and the Gayatri, as also the Purusha Sukta, the 3 Vedas, and so also Srimad Bhagavata, as well as the 12-syllabled mantra, the sun god, the Prayaga Kala, represented by a 12-month native Brahmanas, and Agnihotra, the cow, and even so the 12th of every lunar month, also the basil plant and the vernal season, as well as Lord Vishnu. No distinction in reality is recognized by the wise among these. The sins committed in course of lives by the man who intelligently reads the whole of the scripture known by the name of Srimad Bhagavata without a pause get rooted out. There's no doubt about it. Again, he who reads 1/2 or 1/4 of a verse of Srimad Bhagavata every day secures the food of a Rajasuya and an Ashwamedha sacrifice. Srimad Bhagavata read every day, contemplation practiced on Sri Hari, the watering of the Tulasi plant, and service rendered to cows are equal. Give me 1 second. Lord Shri Krishna, out of love, grants an abode in Vaikuntha itself to him by whom is heard at the time of his death, even a sentence from Srimad Bhagavata. Nay, the man who gifts a copy of it placed on a seat of gold to a votary of Lord Vishnu decidedly attains absorption into Shri Krishna. The fool by whom even a little of the story of Srimad Bhagavata is not drunk with a concentrated mind during his whole lifetime has alas spent his life like a pariah or a donkey in vain, and proved instrumental in causing pangs of childbirth to his mother. That fellow of sinful deeds by whom not even a few words of Srimad Bhagavata have been heard is depicted as a living corpse. Leaders of the community of gods in heaven speak like this. Be upon such a man who is on a level with the beasts and a veritable burden on earth. An exposition of Srimad Bhagavata is certainly rare in the world. In fact, it can be had only through merit, percolated through course of lives. Therefore, a wise one, a storehouse of yoga, this should be heard with diligence. There is no restriction regarding the days in the course of which it is to be heard. The hearing of it is commended at all times. The hearing of it is advised at all times, but side by side with the vows of truthfulness and continence. This being impracticable in Kali Yuga, the specific rules promulgated by Shri Shuka in this behalf should be known. Since it is not possible in the age of Kali to control the vagaries of the mind, to observe rules of conduct and to remain consecrated to a sacred purpose, it is considered advisable to hear it in the course of a week. Huh. Wow. The reward which is attained by listening to it with reverence every day during Mahaka has been ascribed by Shri Shukadeva to the hearing of Srimad Bhagavata in a week's time. The hearing of Srimad Bhagavata in a week has been commended due to lack of control over the mind and prevalence of diseases, as well as because the span of life of men has been shortened, and also because a number of evils are rampant in the Kali age. One bids fair to attain with ease through the hearing of Srimad Bhagavata in a week that fruit in its entirety, which cannot be attained through ascesis, nor through concentration of mind, nor again through samadhi. The 7 days hearing of Srimad Bhagavata is superior to a sacrificial performance. It is superior to fasting. It is far superior to ascesis, and is even superior to sacred places. It is superior to yoga. It is superior to meditation and spiritual enlightenment. What shall we say of its superiority? Well, the wonder of it is that it is superior to everything. Shanaka submitted. The story told by you is wonderful. How has the Bhagavata Purana, revealing as it does the true nature of the Lord Narayana, proved efficacious at the present moment as a means to final beatitude, superseding disciplines such as spiritual enlightenment? Sutta replied, when Sri Krishna was ready to ascend to his own realm, leaving this earth, Uddhava, even after hearing Book 11 of Srimad Bhagavata, addressed the following words to him. Uddhava said, having accomplished the object of her devotees, O Krishna, you are going away. There is great anxiety in my mind. Give ear to it and make me happy. The terrible Kali Yuga is imminent. Wicked people will appear again. Men, surely due to their fellowship, even the virtuous develop ferocity. Whom will this earth, bearing a burden, resort to in the form of a cow? No protector other than you, O Lord Sai One, is in sight. Therefore, taking compassion on the virtuous, O love of devotees, do not go. It is for the sake of the devotees that you are appeared in a qualified form, though formless and all consciousness. How will those devotees live on earth when separated from you? There is hardship in worshipping God without attributes. Here, ponder a little. Hearing the submission of Uddhava on the holy side of Prabhasa, Shri Hari thought, what should be done by me for sustaining my devotees? The Lord infused all his glory and energy into the Bhagavata and disappeared in the ocean of Srimad Bhagavata. This constitutes, therefore, a visible verbal manifestation of Shri Hari. It drives away one's sins by being waited upon, heard, read, or seen. Therefore, hearing in a week has been recognized as superior to all. In Kali Yuga, it has been declared to be the righteous course excelling other disciplines. Indeed, this is the righteous course prescribed in the Kali age for washing away all agony, poverty, misfortune, and sin, as well as for the conquest of passion and anger. Otherwise, the Maya of Lord Vishnu is most difficult to get rid of, even for the gods. How can it be set aside by men? Hence, the course of hearing Srimad Bhagavata in a week has been commended. Sutta. While the great virtue of hearing Srimad Bhagavata in a week's times was thus being promulgated by the sages, a great marvel took place in that assembly at that time. It is being narrated. Listen you to it, O Shamaka. Bhakti, which is identical with love, appeared all of a sudden, taking her aforesaid sons, resorted to their youth, and repeating the names of Shri Krishna, Govinda, Hari, Murari, Lord, all the in the vocative. Those present in that assembly saw the aforesaid arrived, clad in a most lovely attire, and adorned with jewels in the form of truths contained in Srimad Bhagavatam. They began to speculate as to how she had come and how entered the assembly in the midst of sages. The juvenile sages then made the observation: she has just emerged out of the substance of the story of Srimad Bhagavata. Hearing these words, she along with her sons humbly spoke to the sage Sanatu Kumara. Bhagavati Samhita. Almost dead in Kali Yuga, I have been reinvigorated by you and your brothers this very day, having been fed with the nectar-like story of Srimad Bhagavata. Tell me now as to where I should stay, O sons of Brahma. There addressed the following words to her. You bestow on the devotees a form similar to that of Shri Krishna. You are the only sustainer of love and put an end to the disease of transmigration. Taking recourse to extreme firmness, dwell you as such incessantly in the minds of votaries of Lord Vishnu. Though prevailing over the world, these evils born of Kali Yuga either will not be able to cast their eyes on you there. Even while she was thus being directed by them, Bhagavati instantly took up her abode in the mind of the devotees of Shri Hari. Though destitute, there are blessed in all the worlds, in whose heart abides exclusive devotion to Shri Hari. It is for this reason that, bound with the cord of devotion, Shri Hari too dwells in their hearts, completely renouncing his own realm. More than this, what shall we say with regard to the glory of the aforesaid scripture bearing the name of Bhagavata, the embodiment of Brahma? On its being expounded with full dependence on it, the praiseworthy exponent, as well as the men listening to its exposition, both attain equality with Shri Krishna, have done with other righteous courses. Thus ends the third discourse entitled The Cessation of Bhagavati's Agony, forming part of the glory of Srimad Bhagavata, contained in the Uttara Kanda of the glorious Padma Purana. Okay, I need to take a break. So let me take a quick break here.
이게 전화기 있잖아.
전화기 여기 없는데요?
어?
여기 없는데요?
그러니까 쓰고 이쪽.
저기 놔뒀어요, 내가. 보여줄게요.
아니 이쪽 왜 여기 들어온다고? 아니 여기 여기 왜 이상하게? 행동을 말 잘하는 것보다 행동을 잘하는 게 말을 배심하게 해도 행동을 잘하는 사람이 하나님을 좋아하는 사람이에요. 악마들이 말을 듣는 것을 좋아하고 행동을 나쁜 것을 좋아하고 악마들이
Okay, don't take a break. That was a non-Hawaiian chapter. I don't know what else I want to do. Let me see here. I'm gonna change the title to include whatchamacallit. My computer is locked. Why is my computer locked? It is 27 and 23. 23 and 27. Chapter 4. And that's next time. So now I'm gonna read. I think I'll read the Garuda Purana. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna read Garuda Purana chapter 3. And then, but I also need to do, I guess, so many things. It's unfortunate. I'm gonna read Upanishads. I read this before. I'm reading it the second volume. Or you know what? Maybe I'll read a different one. Jena. I might have Jena. Okay. So I have it right here. Let's just hope that the spellings are correct. This is Jena. Jena Upanishad. Jena Upanishad. Okay. I'm not gonna read the English. I'm gonna read the entire Sanskrit first and then read the English. So I'll come back to it. There you go. There are no invocations or anything. Just there you go. Ganeshvitam patati purashvitam manaha kena puranaha pratamaha praiti yukutaha Ganeshvitam pachamimam padananti chakushuha shroturam ka utabo yunakati Shrotasya Shrotaram Manaso Mano Yadu Pancho Ha Pancham Sa U Pranasya Pranoha Chakushusha 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 Chakushura Chakushusha Chakushurati Mutya Tiraha Pratya Samara Loka Damurata Pavananti Na Tatara Chakushur Kachachati Na Vaga Kachachati No Manaha Na Vidumo Na Vijanimo Yatatadu Nusishuyut Anya Deva Tadebidita Dato Tadebidita Dato Abidita Dati avidita dati. Sorry. Iti shushuruma Bhuveshwam ye nasatad vya chachakushuire Adva jana pyuditam yena bhagapyudyate Tadevam brahma devam vidati nedam yadidamupasate Yanamanasa na manute yena hulmano matam Tadeva brahma devam vidati nedam yadidamupasate Yachachakushushwa na pashyati yana chakushumshi pashyati Tadeva brahma devam vidati nedam yadidam upasate Yachachurotirana na shurunoti yana shurotiramidam shurutam Tadeva brahma devam vidati nedam yadidam upasate Yada pranoena na pranuiti yana pranoha pranuyate Tadeva brahma devam vidati nedam yadidam upasate. That was the first part. I wonder if I should just read the whole thing and then read the translation. I want to read the whole thing. The whole Gamma Upanishad. It's not that long. Yeah, you know what? I'll read the whole thing. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. I don't need to be spoon-fed Sanskrit. Thank you very much. I need to absorb more I need more Sanskrit. Yati manyase subedeti pramevapi nunam tevam petata brahmano rupam yadasya tevam yadasya pedeshivata teveshivata nu mimam siyameva te manye viditam naham manye subedeti no na pedeti teva peda ja pedeti veda ja Yo nasatade veda tade veda no na pedeti veda ja Yasya matam tasya matam yasya na veda saha. Sorry. Abhijiñatam vijanatam vijatam vijiñatam abhijanatam Pratibodhaviditam matamamurtatevam hi vinandate adamana vinandate vidyaya vinandate murtam Iham jedavedi datta satyamasati na jadiha vedi namahati vinashatu ihu Puteshu vichitya thiraha pratya samaraloka damurta bhavananti. I want to say that word. Pratya samaraloka damurta bhavananti. And part 3. Brahma ha devepyo vijigye tasya ha brahmano vijaye deva Amahi Ananta Aishananta Samakamevayam Vijayosamakamevayam Mahimati Tadavaishwam Vijijinyam Dapyo Ha Pradulpapu Tanana Vyasanata Vyajanata Kimidam Yakushamiti Deganima Burubanja Tabeta Etadabijanihi Kimetadyakushamiti Tatati Tadapyadirabat. Wow, I don't know what they meant by this spelling. Okay, I got it. Okay. Tadapyadravat, Tadapyavadat, Kosi diagonil bang, Ahamasati diabrabi jija tabedan, bang, Ahamasmiti, sorry. Das Memsitu Kim, Piria Mitia Pidam Sarvam, Tahayam Yadidam Purtibiamiti. Tasamai Niruna. Sorry, I can't show the translation. Tasamai Turunam Nidata Betadaheti, Tadu Papraya Saiba Jabena. Tanana Shashaka Tagutum Sa Tata Eva Nivaburute Naita Dashakam Vijinatum Yadetadia Kushamiti Ata Vayumaburubana Vaya Betade Bijani Kimatadia Kushamiti Tateti Tadapyadrabat Tamapyabadat Kositi ba yulba ahamasmiti abrapi nama tarishiva ba ahamasmiti abrapi nama tarishiva ba ahamasmiti tasamemsiddhavai kim piriyamitia pidam salamatadiya Adidam Purtibiamiti Tasamai Turanam Nidata Betadata Tat Nidata Betadada Dada Nidata Betada Datasubati Nidata Betada Datasubati Tadupapuraya Saibajavena Tanana Shashaka Datum Satata Eva Nivaburute Naita Dashakam Vijinatum Yaditadia Kushamiti Yatanandarama Burubana Makavana Netada Bijanihi Kimetadia Kushamiti Tateti Tadapyadrabat Tasamat Tirodate Tasamina Nivakashe Satriyama Jagama Papushopamana Mumam Aimabatim Tam Povancha Kimetadia Goshamiti. Alright, the fourth part. This is the last chapter, I think. Sa Parahamati Povancha Parahamano Paha Etadivijaya Mahi Yativamiti Tato Haiba Pidam Chakara Prahamati Tasama Deva Ete Deva Atitara Mibanian Devane Yadagani Ba Yurinandarasate Yadagani Ba Yurinandarasate Yenanan Nedishitam Pasipashusate Yanata Pratamo Pidam Chakara Prahamati Tasama Deva Inanduroti Tara Mivanian Devane Sa Hienan Nedishitam Pasapasha Sa Hienat Pratamo Vidam Chakara Prahamati Tasyaisha Adesho Yadetade Vidyuto Vyadhyutadau. Right, okay, this character, it's almost like an illegal character that's supposed to not be there. Vyadhyutadau. Itin Nyami Mishodau. Itin Nyami Mishodau. Ityati Vaidat. Ityati Daivatama Athatya Timam Yatetadu Gachati Vacha Manoneva Chaitadupassamara, Chaitadupassamara, Chaitadupassamaratiapi, Chaitadupassamaratiat, Chaitadupassamaratiapi, Kushinam Samkaripahu, Tadatha, Tadavanam Nama, Tadavanamiti Upasitat, Tadavanamiti Upasitabhyam Sa Ya Eta Devam, Vedanapi Ainam Saibanui Putani Sambam Chananti Sambam Chanti Sambam Chananti Upanishadam Po Puruhi Tyukutavata Upanishadu Brahmim Bhavata Upanishadama Puruyat Upanishadama Purumeti. A little tired. Tasyai Tapo Tamaho Kameti Pratishita Pedahu Sevangangani Satyamayatanama Yo Pala Etamevam Peda Pahatia Pamana Mananto Savage Loke Jiaye Pratitishitati. That's it. Let's get on Upanishad. Maybe I should change the title so people recognize it, even though that's how you're supposed to say Upanishad. So I'll change it to Upanishad. Okay, now I'll read the translation, and if I feel like I'll read another literature. It's been 1 hour and 20 minutes. I'm doing fine. I mean, the whole entire world broke apart around me, but I'm fine. I think. Sometimes I'm not sure if I'm fine or not. Alright, reading the translation. The Kena Upanishad. By whom mission falls, the mind shot to its mark. By whom yoked moves, the first life breath forward on its paths. By whom impelled is this word that men speak. What God set eye and ear to their workings. That which is hearing of our hearing, mind of our mind, speech of our speech. That too is life of our life breath and sight of our sight. The wise are released beyond and they pass from this world and become immortal. Their sight travels not, nor speech nor the mind. We know it is not it. We know it not, nor can distinguish how one should teach of it. For it is other than the known. It is there above the unknown. It is so we have heard from men of old, who declare that to our understanding. That which is unexpressed by the word, that by which the word is expressed. Know that to be the Brahman, and not this which men follow after here. That which thinks not by the mind, that by which the mind is thought. Know that to be the Brahman, and not this which men follow after here. That which sees not with the eye, that by which one sees the eyes seeings. Know that to be the Brahman, and not this which men follow after here. That which hears not with the ear, that by which the ear's hearing is heard. Know that to be the Brahman, and not this which men follow after here. That which breathes not with the breath, that by which the life breath is left forward in its paths. Know that to be the Brahman, and not this which men follow after here. Second part. If thou thinkest that thou knowest it all, well, little indeed dost thou know the form of the Brahman, part of it which is thou, that of it which is in the gods. This thou hast to think out. I think it known. It's like this is like the kind of stuff that you see in like RPG games. You know, games like I don't play any new games at all. I haven't played any new games at all. if you play like Chrono Trigger, which is my favorite RPG of all time. This is like the stuff you find if you go to like an ancient temple and went through its relics. Another scroll says, "If thou thinkest that thou knowest it well, that indeed dost thou know the form of the Brahman, that of which it is thou, that of it which is in the gods. This thou hast to think out, I think it known. I think not that I know it well, and yet I know that it is not unknown to me. He of us who knows it knows that. He knows that it is not unknown to him. He by whom it is not thought out has the thought of it. He by whom it is thought out knows it not. It is unknown to the discernment of those who discern of it. By those who seek not to discern of it, it is discerned. When it is known by perception that reflects it, then one has the thought of it. For one finds immortality. By the self one finds the first to attain, and by the knowledge one finds immortality. If here one comes to that knowledge, then one truly is. If here one comes not to the knowledge, then great is the perdition. The wise distinguish that in all kinds of becomings, and they pass forth from this world and become immortal. The eternal conquered for the gods, and in the victory of the eternal, the gods grew to greatness. They saw ours the victory, ours the greatness. The eternal knew their thought and appeared before them, and they knew not what was this mighty demon. They said to Agni, O thou that knowest all things born, learn of this thing, what may be this mighty demon, and he said, so be it. He rushed towards the eternal, and he said to him, Who art thou? I am Agni, he said. I am he that knows all things born. Since such thou art, what is the force in thee? Even all this I could burn, all that is upon the earth. The eternal set before him a blade of grass. This burned, and he made towards it with all his speed, but could not burn it. There he ceased and turned back. I could not know of it, what might be this mighty daemon. Then they said to Vayu, O Vayu, discern what is this mighty daemon. He said, so be it. He rushed upon that. It said to him, Who art thou? I am Vayu, he said, and I am he that expands in the mother of things. Since such thou art, what is the force in thee? Even all this I can take for myself, all this that is upon the earth. I set before him a blade of grass. This take. He went towards it with all his speed, and he could not take it. Even there he ceased, even thence he returned. I could not discern of that what is this mighty daemon. Then they said to Indra, Master of plenitudes, get thou the knowledge, what is this mighty daemon? He said, so be it. He rushed upon that vanished from before him. He in the same ether came upon the woman, even upon her, who shines out in many forms, Uma, the daughter of the snowy summits. To her he said, What is this mighty daemon? She said to him, It is the eternal. Of the eternal is this victory, in which he shall grow to greatness. That alone he came to know that this was the Brahman. Therefore are these gods as it were beyond all the other gods, even Agni and Vayu and Indra, because they came nearest to the touch of that. ... Whatever. Therefore is Indra as it were beyond all the other gods, because he came nearest to the touch of that, because he first knew that it was the Brahman. Now this is the indication of that, as is this flash of the lightning upon us, or as is this falling of the eyelid, so in that which is of the gods. And in that which is of the self, as the motion of this mind it seems to attain to that, and by which it afterwards the will in the thought continually remembers it. The name of that is that delight, and as that delight one should follow after it. He who so knows that, towards him verily all existences yearn. Thou hast said, speak to me, Upanishad. Spoken to thee is Upanishad. Of the eternal verily is the Upanishad that we have spoken. Of this knowledge, austerity and self-conquest and works are the foundation. The Vedas are all its limbs. Truth is its dwelling place. He who knows this knowledge smites evil away from him, and in that vaster world and infinite heaven finds his foundation. He finds his foundation. Yeah, Upanishads are really powerful. They're not like to be taken lightly. It kind of, in a way, they're very much like the comments of the Yoga Sutras, the comments by Vyasa, in that they're very, very they have a specific system of sounds. So you're being hypnotized, quadruple. I gotta stop making mistakes. I'll do that pretty soon. As my healing progresses, once my healing is perfect, it'll reflect in my Sanskrit pronunciation. The way I pronounce Sanskrit will be reflected upon my healing. I think there is a definite correlation between my pronouncing Sanskrit words and mispronouncing, and my health. That's what I mean. My health and Sanskrit recitation are correlated. That's why I do it. Because they're related. One heals the other. Sanskrit heals me. You know, in Superman fears kryptonite. Sanskrit is like the exact opposite of kryptonite for me. Is that like for everybody? Is everybody, I don't think so. Is everybody empowered by hearing Sanskrit? If recited correctly and fluently, like what I'm doing? That is the next one, Gata Upanishad. Okay. Yep, Gata is next. Gata. 111. I should mark that. I'm preparing for the next one. Gatonisha. Gatopanishad. I just use all the Sanskrit names. Forget trying to anglicize them. I just use the IAST for everything from now on. Much easier for me, rather than trying to write them out the way I hear it. Okay, that's cool. So that's for next time. It's Gata Upanishad. If I have time, read the meaning of it. I have it right next to it. So. Or maybe I'll read this before. Okay, that's enough Upanishad. And take a little break. Maybe read another literature. If half an hour, I could do another half an hour for sure. So, I forgot to mark the page. So that's page 111. Okay, so next I want to do Yoga Sutras. And it's isolation. And this is also gonna be like one of those auspicious things. Starting book 4 now. Isolated. Nobody can touch me. They may try to touch me, but I've become a snake. That's what chapter 4 is for. Alright, let me make sure everything is... Nope, nothing's good. Almost captured. There we go. Namaste. Patanjala Yoga Sutra Nui Tatura Chaturtha Kaivalya Padaha. It's better. Janama Shati Manantara Tapaha Samathijaha. Janama Shati Manantara Tapaha Samathijaha Siddhatayaha. Dehanandarita Janamana. Number 1. Janamasi Siddhatiha Oshati Pirasura Pavaneshu Rasayanetyevamadih Manantraira Kashagamana Nuima Dilapaha. Manantraira Kashagamana Nuima Dilapaha. Number 2. Disidatiha. And there's another version. Dilibatiha. 2 versions I gotta remember. Libatiha. Siddhatiha. Manantraira Kashagamana Nuima Disidatiha. You can see Dilabatiha. Manantraira Kashagamana Nuima Dilabatiha. Yep, okay. Tapasa Samkaripa Siddhatiha Kamarupi Patyatra Tatra Kamaga Ityapamadi Samathijaha Siddhatayo Vyakhyataha. Yeah, that was very satisfying. Book 4th, Isolation. Perfections proceed from birth, or from drugs, or from spells, or from self-castigation, or from concentration. The power of having another body is the perfection by birth. By drugs, it by drugs is by an elixir of life, in the mentions of the demons, and by the like. By spells, such as the acquisition of passing through space and atomization. It, by self-castigation, is the perfection of the will, the faculty of taking on any form at will, of going anywhere at will, and so on. Perfections proceeding from concentration have been explained. Tatra Kayanandriyana Manyajatiya Parinotanam. Kayanandriyana Manyajatiya Parinotanam. Number 1. Jatipam. Kayanandriyana Manyajati Parino. Kayanandriyana Manyajati. Sorry. Kayanandriyana Manyajati. I hate it when words are separated by like a whole page. Kayanandriyana Manyajati. Kayanandriyana Manyajati Parinotanam. Double check. Yep, got it. Jatyanantara Parino Maha Prakritya Purat. Purva Parinoma Paya Uttara Parinoma Jana Uttara Parinomo Pajana. 오드다라 파리너 모파자나스테셔 마폴바 바야바 노파프레바 레샤드 파라티 try to limit my distraction. 볼바 파리너 볼바 파리너 마바야 오드다라 파리너 모파자나 스테셔 마폴바 바야바 누파브레샤 누프라베샤 우드다라 파리너 모파자나 스테셔 마폴바 바야바 누프라베샤 드파바티 가야는드리야 파라크르타야 셰짱 스밤 비카라마누그르흐넌 디아포라노 달마디니미드타마 페쿠쇼마노 이티. As to these, with regard to those bodies and organs which enter into the mutation of another birth, the mutation into another birth is the result of the filling in of the evolving cause. When the previous mutation has passed away, the rise of the subsequent mutation follows, since these interpenetrate the new parts. And the evolving causes of the body and organs give aid to their own peculiar evolved effects by filling in dependence upon such instrumental causes as merit. I don't know how many I want to do. I have to do one more though. Take it from there, I guess. Nimittama prayojakam prakritinam parana pedasutu tatahu kushwetrikavat na hi taimadi nimittam. Number 2. Prayojakam tata prayojakam prakritinam bhavati na karyeno karanam pravaltyata iti katham tahi parana pedasutu tatahu kushwetrikavat yatha kushwetrikahu kedaradapam purnati kedaranantaram Viplava Yishuhu Samam Nimunataram Va Napahu Panui Na Pakashotya Baranam Devasam Pinatati sorry Dasaminam Pinane Sivayame Pahu Kedaranantarama Palabayananti Tata Taimahu Prakriti Nama Baranama Taimam Pinatati Dasaminam Pinane Sivayameba Prakritayahu Sivam Kima Vikarama Blabayananti Tata Sa Eva Kushwatri Kasitasaminaneva Kedare Na Prabhavatiaida Prabhavatiaudakanam Paumanam Ba Prabhavatiaudakanam Paumanam Ba Rasanantanyapu Rasanantanyamulanyanu Praveshayitum Rasanantanyamulanyanu Praveshayitum Kim Tahi Mudugaga Betuka Shyama Kadi Mudugaga Betuka Shyama Kadim Sitato Pashakati. Oh, I see the end. Mudugaga Betuka Shyama Mudugaga Betuka Shyama Kadim Sitato Pakashati. Mudugaga Mudugaga betuka shiyama gadim sitato pakaishati sitato pakaishati. Okay. Mudugaga betuka shiyama gadim sitato pakaishati. It passed. I'll do it one more. Mudugaga betuka shiyama gadim sitato. Mudugaga betuka shiyama gadim sitato pakaishati. Apakarashitu tenshu subayameva rasan tanya mulanya nuparabhishananti tata taimo niburutati matre karanama taimasya shudutiyo ratyananta virotat na tu prakriti taimo hetu pavati iti atra nananti shivaradaya udaharyahu piparyayana pyataimo taimam patate tatashecha shudati parinama iti tatrapi nahusho jagaradaya udaharyahu. Okay. The efficient cause gives no impulse to the evolving causes, but it follows when the barrier is cut, as happens with the peasant. For an efficient cause such as merit gives no impulse to the evolving causes, since the cause is not set into activity by an effect. In that case, how is this? But in that case, there is a cutting of the barrier, as happens with the peasant. Just as a peasant wishing to overflow one meadow plot, whether it be on the level or below or still lower, by filling in with water from another meadow plot, does not remove the waters with his hand, but cuts the barrier of them. And after this is cut, the water itself overflows the other meadow plot. So similarly, merit cuts the barrier of the evolving causes. And after this is cut, the evolving causes themselves overflow its own appropriate evolved effect. Or again, just as the same peasant, after the same is cut, cannot force the watery or earthen essences to interpenetrate the roots of the different kinds of grain. In that what? He removes from among them the pulse or maize or red rice or whatnot. And when they are thus removed, the essences interpenetrate of themselves the roots of the grain. Similarly, merit is an efficient cause in the sense that it follows upon nothing more than the mere cessation of demerit, by reason of the absolute opposition between purity and impurity. But merit is not the cause which sets the evolving causes into activity. Of this, Nandi Shivara and others may be cited as examples, and conversely, demerit inhibits merit, and as a result of this, there is a mutation of impurity, and of this Nausha into a serpent, and others may be cited as examples. Let me just take a quick break here. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna keep going with the Yoga Sutras. It's like attracting me. There you go. Namaste. Yata tu yogi bahunan kayanan 바후는 가야는 일미미때 다달 기메까마스까는 기메까마나스까스때 바바는 디아타네까마냐 바바는 디아타메까마나스까 이티 निर्माणचित्तान्यस्मितामात्रात् अस्मितामात्रां चित्तकारणमुपादाय निर्माणचित्तानि करोति ततः सचित्तानि भवन्तीति भवन्ति But while the yogin creates many bodies for himself, do these then have a single central organ or have several central organs? The answer is, created mind-stuffs may result from the sense of personality and from this alone. Assuming nothing more than the sense of personality as the cause of mind-stuff, he makes created mind-stuffs. As a result of this, they have mind-stuffs. It's like the back door of life. Pravartati pede prayojakam chittatamekameneket maneke chittatamekamaneke shoma bahunam chittanam katameka chitta pipraya yurahu sarai katameka chitta pipraya yurahu sarai purahu katameka chitta prapaya pura katameka chitta pipraya purahu sarai pravartatiriti sarva chittanam prayojakam chittatamekam nirmimite tataha pravartati padaha. While there is a variety of actions, the mind-stuff which impels the many is one. How can many mind-stuffs have their action provided with the purpose by a single mind-stuff? The yogin makes a single mind-stuff which impels all the mind-stuffs. From this, the variety of actions is obtained. Tatra dhyanajana dhyanajamana Manchavitam Nirmana Chittatam Janama Shoti Manantara Tapah Samatijah Siddhitaya Iti Tatra Yadeva Dhyanajam Chittatam Tadeva Nashayam Tasyaiva Nasatya Shayo Ragadi Pravartatilnataha Punoya Papa Pisambanantaha Kushuyina Kleshatva Yogina Iti Itareshom Tu vidyate kaimashayah. Of these, that which proceeds from contemplation leaves no latent deposit. The created mind-stuff is of 5 kinds, for the perfections proceed from birth, and from drugs, and from spells, and from self-castigation, and from concentration. Of these 5 kinds, only that mind-stuff which proceeds from contemplation leaves no latent deposit. It alone has no latent deposit which comes into action as a result of passion or similar. It has accordingly no connection with merit or evil, since the yogin's hindrances have dwindled away. For the others, however, there is a latent deposit of karma. Yattaha, should I just finish the book today? Can I finish the book today? Maybe not, but we'll see. Yattaha. Karma shukula karushanam yoginasatari vitamitareshamah Chatushapadi. Number 1. Chatushapatu Karavi Chatushipad Karibiyam Chatushipad Karibiyam Karibiyam Kaimajatihu Kurushuna Shukula Kurushuna Shukula Kurushuna Jati Tatra Kurushana Duratmanam Shukula Kurushana Ahihosa Tanasatya Tatra Parapi de Nugrahadu Paripi de Nugrahadu Barenoiba Kalma Shaya Prajayahu Shukula Tapahasvatya Yatya Navatam. Number 2. Yabon. Tapahasvatya Yabatam. Sa hi kevale manasya yatatatva daba. Yanasya yatatatva daba. Yanasya yatatatva daba hi hasatana tina na paranampi dayitva bhavati. Ashukla Kurushana Samnyasinam Kushvina Kleshanam Jalamedahanamiti Jalamatehanamiti Tatra Shuklam Yogina Eva Palasamnya Sada Kurushanam Janupadanat Vitaresham Tu Bhutanam Purvameva Trivitamiti. 4. The yogin's karma is neither white nor black. That of others is of 3 kinds. And karma as a class is, as everyone knows, Pajapartite, black and white and neither white nor black. Of these, the black is found in balance, the white and black is attainable by outer means of attainment, the accumulation of the latent deposit of karma, and this is by means of injury or of benefit to others. The white belongs to those who castigate themselves and recite the sacred texts and practice contemplation. Because this kind of karma is confined to the central organ alone, it does not depend upon outer means, and it does not grow as a result of injury to others. The neither white nor black is found in the mendicant saints, whose hindrances have dwindled away, whose bodies are their last. Of these 4, the yogin alone has the not white karma, since he has renounced the fruition, and has not black, since he will have none of it. But the 3 kinds just mentioned are found in other living beings. Tatasa tadavipaka nuguno nameva pipyakadeva sananama. Tatasa tadavipaka nuguno nameva pipyakadeva sananama. Tata iti Tiribita Kaimanoho Tadavipaka Nuguno Namevati Yajujati Yasya Kaimano Yo Vipaka Satasya Nuguno Ya Pasanaho Kamabipaka Manusharate Tasameva Pibyakatiho Sa Hi Daivam Kaima Pipachyamanam Narakatiriang Manushuya Vasana Pivyakati Nimititam Varakatiriang Manushuya Vasana Pivyakati Nimititam Sampavati Timtu Daivanuguno Evasya Vasana Pyajanante Narakatiriang Manushuya Shu Jaivam Samanashicharchahu Narakatiriang Manusuyeshu Jaivam Samanashicharchahu. As a result of this, there follows a manifestation of those subconscious impressions only which correspond to the fruition of theirs. As a result of this means of the three kinds of karma, the words of those only which correspond to the fruition of theirs means that those two conscious impressions which correspond to the fruition of that karma, which is compared with them, will dwell upon the fruition of karma. The manifestation of these only follows. For when karma of the gods is in fruition, it is not the efficient cause for the manifestation of hellish or of Buddhish or of human subconscious impressions. It does, however, make manifest those subconscious impressions only which correspond to it, and the reasoning is the same with regard to hellish or Buddhish or human. Okay, this one is like full of alternative texts. Number 9. Jati deshakala vyavahitana mapyanantaryam dartam. I have to double check a spelling, sorry. Number 9. Dariyam. Okay. I don't know. Jati deshakala vyavahitana mapyanantaryam samurti samskara yorekaru patavat Purushotamsha vipa kodayah Svavyanjakanjana pipyakatah Sa yadijati shatena va tura deshataya pa kalpashatena pa vyavahitah punashicha svavyanjakanjana ebodiyadu dragityevam Okay, that's what they meant. Spelling is such an issue. The way they spell it, the way they write it. Sometimes, not all the time. I'm sorry. I should be nice. Going through a lot doesn't help when the texts are like crooked. If this were like digitized correctly, they're often digitized, but they're not digitized correctly sometimes either. It's number 1. Gityevam. So that's number 1 alternative. Number 2 Gityevam. Ebodiyad dra Gityevam. Purvanubhuta Purushotamsha vipaka pisamkara. Purvanubhuta Purushotamsha vipaka pisamkara. Purvanu-bhuta Varushatam Shabipaka Pisamsukrata Purvanu-bhuta Varushatam Shabipaka Pisamsukrata Asana Upadaya Vyajeta Kasmat Yato Vyajahitanamapyasam Sadarusham Kaimapi Vyanjakam Nimitati Bhuta Mityananantariyameva Kurata Kutashicam Sumurti Samskara Yorekaru Patapat Yatanu Pabasatata Samskara Te ja kaimapasana nuru kaimapasana nurupahu. Number 1. Naru kaimapasana rupahu. Yatan ja pasana sutatan sumurtiriti jati deshakana vyavahitepyahu samsakarepyahu sumurtihu sumurteshajan punahu samsakara ityevamete. Number 2. Ityete Samurti samskara kaima shaya paratitila pabashad vyajanante kaima shaya paratitila pabashad vyajanante atashaja vyavahitanam api Nimitatapa Nuchichata Nanantariyameva Siddhatamiti. I want to say this again. Nimitatapa Nuchichata Nanantariyameva Siddhatamiti. Okay. Number 3. So whole sentence missing. Asana Samskara Ashaya Ityatahu. Okay. Let me just double check. Yeah, I already doubting myself. There is an uninterrupted relation, although remote in species and point of space and moment of time, by reason of the correspondence between memory and subliminal impressions. Although 100 species are at distance, in points of space where 100 mundane periods intervene, if there is a manifestation of the phenomenal by the operation of the conditions which phenomenalize a given thing, namely that from which the fruition as cat rises, and if again just that phenomenal by the operation of the conditions which phenomenalize a given thing should arise, it would in an instant be phenomenalized in association with the subconscious impressions subliminally existent of the fruition, a cat, and which have been experienced in former time. Why is this? Because although those are remote, the kaima, the same, becomes their manifester, the efficient cause. And so there is an uninterrupted relation. And wherefore is this? The answer is by reason of the correspondence between memory and subliminal impressions. Because subliminal impressions are like experiences, and the latter correspond with the subconscious impressions of kaima. And because memory is like subconscious impressions, memory arises from subliminal impressions, species and points of space and moments of time intervene, and again, subliminal impressions arise from memory. Thus it is that memory and subliminal impressions are phenomenalized by virtue of the fact that the latent deposit of karma assumes a fluctuation, and consequently the uninterrupted succession, although there be interventions, is proved from the fact that the relation of the determination to the determined is not cut through. Okay, I'm going to take a little break and do some more. I'm really attracted to Yoga Sutras right now.
Bad things happen to me. Bad things only happen to good people. Why is that? The good people made some mistakes. The punishment is severe. Here we go. Namaste. Tang samana ditvam jang shitu shuo jang shi shuo nityatvam. Let me just see if my voice is registering. Something seems off, but I don't know what. So, mic test 1 2 3. Double checking stats, properties, microphone, Sennheiser. Okay, very good. Here we go. Ta samana ditvam jang shisho nityatvat. Ta sam pasana nama shisho nityatva dana ditvam. Yayamat ma shilma na pubam puya samiti salvasya durushyate sa na seva pabiki. Tasmat Jatamatrasya Janantora Nanu Putamara no Taimakasya Tvesha Duhaka no Sumurati Nimitito Paranotra Sahu Katam Pavet Na Ja Seva Pabikam Basutu Nimititanu Nimititamu Padatate Dasamadana Dibasana Nubidita Dasamadana Dibasana Nubidita Midam Cheditam Nimitita Pishataka Nimitita Pashataka Shichitava Nimitita Pasha Nimitita Pashataka Shichitava Pasanahu Pratilapya Purushasya Poga Yopa Baitata Iti Katapra Sada Pradipak Katapra Sada Pratipakaripam Samkochabika Chitatam Sharira Parimano Karamatra Mitya Sharira Parimano Karamatra Mitya Sharira Parimano Karamatra Mitya Pare Pratipananahu Tata Janantara Pavahu Samsara Shicha Yugata Iti Puratotirepasya Vipuna Shichitasyam. Number 1. Vipunahu Samkochabika Sinityacaryahu Samkochabika Sinityacaryahu Tachaja Taimadi Nimitata Pekushama Nimitatam Cha Dubibitama Bahyama Temikam Cha Sharira Disa Tana Pekusham Bahyam Sututidana Pivadanadi Chitamadratinam Shradhatadhyathyatmikam Tata Jogatama Ye Jaite Maitriya Dayo Tyayinam Viharasate Bahyasathananidra Bahyasathananira Nugrahatmanah Parakarashadam Talmama Pinilbaltayananti Dayolmanasam Baliyah Katam Chinyana Vairagye Kenati Shayat Tanundakaranu Yamcha Chittabala Vyatirakeno Sharireno Kalmano Shuniyam Kah Kaltumutu Saheta Samudra Magasatya Badava Bibatu Samudra Maga. Yep. I do wanna check one spelling. I also wanna double check my sound because this is my first time using it here. My sound is a little too low. Sound check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, mic check, mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Mic check, mic check. Better. Alright, so now the translation. Testing again. Mic check one more time. Checking mic one more time. I think it's good enough. Okay, furthermore, these have no beginning since desire is permanent. These subconscious impressions, because of the permanence of desire, have no beginning. This is well-known desire for oneself, may I not cease to be, may I be, which is found in everyone, is not self-caused. Why? How could the fear of death, determined by the recollection of hatred and of pain, arise in an animal just brought into life in a condition wherein death has never been experienced? Furthermore, a self-caused thing does not need an efficient cause. It is for these reasons that this mind stuff, commingled with subconscious impressions, which have no beginning, by the efficient cause lays hold of certain subconscious impressions and presents itself for the experience of the self. Others have come to the conclusion that, like a lamp which is constructed in a jar and diffused in a palace, the mind stuff has such a form to the dimension of the body. And thus there is an intermediate state and there is ground for the round of rebirths. It is only this or pervasive fluctuation which contracts and expands, so the master says. This furthermore requires such efficient causes as right living, and this efficient cause is of two kinds, that which is external and that which has to do with self. The external requires the body and other means, such as praises and almsgiving and salutations. That which, like belief for instance, has to do with self, is subject to the mind stuff only. And in this sense it has been said, as for cleanliness and such, they are the diversions of contemplative. They are in their essence unaided by outer means. They bring right living to perfection. Of these two, that of the central organ is the stronger. How is this? The answer is, knowledge and passionlessness are unsurpassed by any other. Who by bodily action and without the force of mind stuff can empty the Dandaka forest, or like Agastya, drink up the sea. Trying to make it prettier. Trying to make do with what I have. I like my sound again. Yay. I missed my sound. That's the only thing I have left. Okay, so camera's good. Everything looks good. Everything is working. At least everything's working. Yeah. Huh. Take that. Everything's working. Everything's still working. Hetu pala shraya lamanbanaiha samgurahi tatva desha mapave tadapavaha hetul talmatu sukhav hetul talmatu sukhama talmatu hetul talmatu sukhama talmadu duhakam sukhadrago duhakad dubeshos tatatas. I want to check the spelling. Maybe it's a good thing for me to do this. Yes, I'm looking up something in English because I just want to reset my mind and I won't have to do this ever again, at least for a really long time. It's 3 trillion years. Sukha, Drago. I think it's Drago. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Alright, so I don't have to ever do this again. Sukha, Drago, Tuhaka, Duveshas Tatashacham, Parayatana Sutena, Manasa, Pacha, Kayana, Parisapandana, Parisapanandamanaha, Paramanuguru Huno, Tiopahananti, Tataha, Punartalmal, Talmao, Sukatoke, Ragad Besha Biti, Parabara Timidam, Shodoram, Samsara Chakaram, Nasya Chan, Pratikushonama, Baltama, Nasya Vidya, Netri, Mulam, Sarvakaleshana, Mityesha, Hetuha, Palam tu Yama Sharitya, Yasya, Pratyuta Pananata, Talmadeha, Na Yapul Vopajanaha, Manasutu, Satika Rama Shrayo, Pasananam, Na Yavasita Tikare, Manasi, Nirashraya, Pasanaha, Sita Tumutus Hahanante, Yada Pimukhi Putam Pasutu Yam Pasanam Pyanakati Dasya Sitada Lamambanama Evam Hetu Pala Shraya Lamambana Irataiha Samgurahitaha Salva Pasanaha Esha Mapabe Tata Samshraya no Mapi Sampasana Mapabahu Pasana Mapabahu. Okay. Since they are associated with cause and motive and mental substrate and stimulus, if these cease to be, then those cease to be. As to cause, from right living results pleasure, from wrong living pain, from pleasure passion, from pain aversion, and from this struggle, quivering in sensual organ or in vocal organ or in body with this, he either helps or injures another. From this again result right living and wrong living, pleasure and pain, passion and aversion. Thus revolves the six-spoked wheel of the Purana rebirths. And as it ceaselessly revolves, undifferentiated consciousness, the root of all the hindrances is its motive power, such as cause. But motive is that with reference to which any condition such as right living becomes operative, for it is not the rise of anything new. The central organ, however, while its task is yet unfulfilled, is the mental substrate of subconscious impressions. For when the task of the central organ is fulfilled, the subconscious impressions, now without mental substrate, are not able to persist. When a thing confronted phenomenalizes any subconscious impression, then it is the stimulus of that. Thus all subconscious impressions are associated with these causes and motives and mental substrates and stimuli. If they cease to be, the subconscious impressions cohering with them also cease to be. Yeah, this is really fun. Let me just check the mic. I'm sorry, I'm checking for the mic. This is my first time using it here, and the volume's a little too low. I mean, this is what I could do, but how is this? Checking for mic. Checking mic. 1, 2, 3. This is better, I think. This is much better. Is this better? Checking for mic. Hello, can anybody hear me? Okay, I think this is pretty good right now. Yeah. Maybe a little louder. It's like fine tuning. How's this? Okay. So this compounds. Well, now it's really, really delicate. Oh, testing. Okay, perfect. Not almost perfect. Almost. Here we go. Sorry about the delay. Once I'm completely healed, there won't be too many technical difficulties, even though they have nothing to do with each other. But I dare say that they're correlated in one way or another. Okay, here we go. Namaste. Nasatiya sataha sampavaha na janasati sato vinasha iti dravyatvena sampavanandiyaha katham nilvaltisyanante vasana iti atitanaagatam svarupatosatiya peda svarupatosatiya tva svarupatosatiya tva peda dharmanam svarupatosatiya peda dharmanam svarupatosatiya peda. Sorry, the volume is like all over the place. Svarupatosatiya tva svarupatosatiya svarupatosatiya tva peda dharmanam pavashya the vyavgati. Sorry, I have to change to something else. Sorry, it's just my first time using it here. I'm just not used to this setup and have to make a lot of changes. Have to make a lot of changes like all along. These sounds. Mic check, mic too loud. Mic check. That's kind of nice. Okay. Okay, I'm ready again. Okay, checking. Here we go. Namaste. Pabishya de Vyakati Kamana Gata Manu Puta Vyakati Kamani Kamati Tam Pabishya de Vyakati Kamana Gata Manu Puta Vyakati Kamati Tam Pabishya de Vyakati Kamana Gata Manu Puta Vyakati Kamati Tam Svabhya Paroparutam Paltamanam Tarayam Chaitata Jaitad Basatu Jinyanasya Jinyayama Yadi Jaitat Savapru Jaitat Savaru Pato Na Pabhishoyan Nadam Nilbishoyam Jinyana Mudapatasiyata Tasamadati Tanagatam Savaru Patosati Ti Kimchang Pogapagi Yasya Pa Pavalgapagi Yasya Pa Kaimanoho Palamutapitusu Yadi Nirupa Vyamiti Nirupa Kyamiti Tadu Deshana Tena Nimititena Kushala Nushatu Nam Na Yujeta Satashecha Palasya Nimititam Paltamani Karanoe Samaltam Na Pulvopajanane Siddhatam Nimititam Naimitati Kasya Vishesho Nugurahanam. Number 1. Graham. Vishesho Nugraham Gurute Na Purva Mutapadayati Iti Yati Na Purva Mutapadayati Taimi Janeka Taimasuba Pa Vasatasya Jatuva Pedena Taimahu Baratia Vasatitahu Na Jan Yatan Paltamanam Vyagati Vishesho Bananam Dravya Tosatieva Mati Tamanagatam Jan. Number 1. Bam Katam Tahi Subenaiva Byangangyena Sivaru Beno Na Gatamasati Subena Januputa Vyagatikena Sivaru Beno Di Tamiti Paltamana Siaiva Tuvanahu Sivaru Vyagatiriti Na San Pavatiati Danagata Yoratuvanohu Evasya Vach Jatuvanahu Ekasya Jatuvanahu Samaye Tuvava Tuvanel Talmi Samanan Vagatel Pavata Eveti Na Putuvan Pavasatrayano Matuvana Miti. Too bad. Hope I didn't mess up too much. My pronunciation is 80% accurate. The ones that I pronounce right anyway. If I'm good, then 90+% or 100. I'm not in my best condition right now, so all I could say is 80% accuracy for sure. Since there is no production of that which is non-existent, nor destruction of that which is existent, how will subconscious impressions, by reason of their existence as things, cease to exist? Past and future as such exist, for the different time forms belong to the external aspects. The future is that the phenomenalization of which is yet to come. The past is that the phenomenalized of which has been experienced. The present is that which has entered into its functional activity. And this threefold thing is the object for the knowledge. And if they did not exist as such, this knowledge, not having any object, will not emerge. Therefore, past and future as such exist. Moreover, if the result of the karma, either that which is conducive to experience or that which is conducive to liberation, when it is yet to emerge, were without any describable existence, then the actions of the wise directed towards this, for the purpose of this, would have no ground. And a cause is capable of making an already existing result present, but not of producing something new. The efficient cause, when fully established, gives aid to the particularized of the effect, but it does not cause anything new to come into existence. A substance, moreover, consists of a number of external aspects. and by variation of this time forms, the external aspects are in successive states. The past or the future does not, like the present, exist as a material thing, in that it has been changed into a particularized phenomenal form. How then is it? The future has its peculiar existence as a thing yet to be phenomenalized. The past has its peculiar existence as having unphenomenalized, already experienced. The phenomenalized of the thing itself belongs to the present time form only. This cannot be for the past and the future time forms. And while one time form is present, the two time forms are of course inherent in the substance. Hence the three time forms do not come into a state of existence after having been in a state of non-existence. Okay, I think I'm going to stop there with the Yoga Sutras. Or let me just triple check. I did 1/3 of it right now. Book 4. Try to do one more. Yeah, I'll do one more. Namaste. Te Bhagavatasu Kushima Kuno Tamanahu Te Kalvami Tiriya Tavano Taima Paltamana Bhagavata Tamano Tita Nagatahu Sukashima Tamanahu. Number 2. Breaking my flow. So. Shadabhishe Shorupahu. Shadabhishe Shorupahu. There's 2 different versions or one version. Okay. Shadabhishe Shorupahu. Salvamidam Gunonam Samnivesha Vishesho Matarami Samnivesha Vishesho Mataramiti Paramal Tato Gunotamanahu Tatang Ja Shasataranu Shasanam Gunonam Paramam Rupam Na Durashoto Ipata Purachati Durashoto Ipata Murachati. Sorry. Yatatu Durashoto Ipatam Parapatam Tanamayava Sutocha Chakama Iti. And there's no number 4. We've gone over this before. Yeah, these are all referring to the Hindi explanation of the Manantara, the Sutra, sorry, not Manantara, Sutra. Sutocha Chakamu Iti. Yeah, too bad I don't know the alternative. Alright, so that's it for the Yoga Sutra. Should I do anything else? I'm gonna just quickly scan all the texts and see if I wanna do anything else. Now it's a matter of what I wanna do. Like so far I've gone 3 hours, of which like 45 minutes of it was during a break. So I've done enough, I think. But I don't feel like tired or anything. I'm tired a little bit, sure. But I could keep going. I would like to keep going a little bit. Why do I feel that way? I don't know. I could do Bhagavatam because that's short. I don't want to do Bhagavad Gita because I'm Bhagavad Gita out. I also don't I don't know. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do Ramayana. I should do Ramayana. Next time I'll do Rama. Next time I'll do Mahabharata. So I got one more thing left to do, which is Bhagavatam. That's what I'll do. Book 4, chapter 5, I believe now. Let me quickly take a little break while transitioning. Yeah, I have all the setup back. No, I'm missing a monitor. It's good to have 2 monitors. I think it's an overkill if you have 3 or more, 4 or more monitors is an overkill. 3 monitors should be enough. I have 2. And that's coming from somebody who uses 2 monitors. And I need 2. I can't just use 1. I'm just using 1 now, so I'm at a disadvantage, yes. Alright, so let me pull up Raghaveda. And I got my proper attire, but it just took one day. I'm missing my Bodhiti bracelet, and I need a proper Rudrakusha. If you guys have any Rudrakusha, like a genuine Rudrakusha bracelet the size of my arm, I got like a medium-sized arm. If you could purchase it for me and name the price, I'll pay for it before you ship it. I'm that serious. It has to be genuine though. It's very hard to find genuine Rudrakusha. According to some people, some people say everything is real. I don't know what's what anymore. But some people actually say that nothing is authentic anymore, or the authentic one is really, really, really expensive. So what does that tell you about the world? The price of Rudraksha, according to some people, are very, very expensive, and the only things you'll find, are fake. Not everybody believes that, but some people do. Hymn 5. So you now have to that's 6, 5. See, I have to enlarge all of this. That's too big. This is the right size for me, whether you like it or not. Yeah, Sanskrit has to be big. Otherwise, it's Hindi. I'll say it again. If you could take that as a joke. It should sound like a joke, but it's really true. Sanskrit letters, Devanagari for Sanskrit should be large letters, like really large letters. Otherwise, it's Hindi. Okay. Namaste. Hota janishito. Chatanaha pitaya petarapya utaya. Parayakashanjaniyam Vasu Shakyama Pajino Yamama Yasiminan Sapata Rashima Yasatata Yajinyasya Netari Manushivadada Via Mashitamam Manushivadada Via Mashitamam Potan Pishavam Tadinambati Na Datananbe Pa Yati Manu Pochada Brahmanui Beru Tate Pari Pishavani Kabya Nimisha Chakra Miba Pavat Sakam Hi Shuchina Shuchiha Prasha Seta Kratuna Jani Vidvam Asya Prata Truva Paya Ivanu Rohate Ta Asya Panama Yuvo Veshutuha Sajananta Tenavaha Gubita Tisura Pia Gubita Tisura Pia Param Savasaro Ya Idam Yayuha Yadi Maturupa Savasa Kurutam Paranan Diasatita Ta Samatva Riura Gatao Ta Samatva Riura Gatao Yabo Purushutuiba Modate Sabaya Ta Yase Kurunuta Murutavit Kurutavijama Kurunutan Murutavi Kurunutan Murutavi Gurutavina Pijama Kurunutan Murutavi Kurunutan Murutavi Gurutavijama Kurunutan Murutavi Gurutavijama. Okay. Sutomam Yajinyam Chadaram Panema Radima Payama Yata Vidavama Aram Garada Bishivapio Yajatapyaha Ayamaganetva api yam yajanyam chakarama payama. I must have said that. All right. Herald and teacher was he born, a guardian for our patron's help, earner by rights of noble wealth, that strong one may grasp and guide, in whom leader of sacrifice the seven rains far extended meet, who furthers men like eighth in place as cleanser, all the work divine. When served, he follows this behest, bird-like he chants the holy prayers. He holds all knowledge in his grasp, even as the felly rounds the wheel. Together with pure mental power, pure as director was he born. Skilled in his own unchanging laws, he waxes like the growing bulls. Clothing them in his hues, the kind of him the leader wait on him. Is he not better than the three, the sisters who have come to us? When, laden with the holy oil, the sister by the mother stands, the priest delights in their approach, as corn at coming of the rain. For his support let him perform, as ministrant his priestly task. Ye, song of praise and sacrifice, we have bestowed, let us obtain, that so this man well skilled may pay worship to all the holy ones, and Agni this our sacrifice, which we have here prepared to thee. That was fun. Sorry, this is fun for me. I'm on the wrong planet. So I forgot to do this. You could compare what I just did with text. I'm just gonna flesh the texts, and you guys don't need large letters, I don't think, as much as I do. Yeah, that's what I just read in Sanskrit. Here, I'll just pause that for 5 seconds. And the next section, pause it there for 5 seconds. And then the final section. Okay, so that's what I just read in Sanskrit. This is also what I read in Sanskrit, in English. I could pause there for 5 seconds. And pause there for 5 seconds. The last part. Okay, so I don't know what I want to do. I still want to keep going. I like Sanskrit. If I had to choose, chanting is nice, but I chanted a lot, so maybe that's why it's either chanting or doing the mantra, as far as studying is concerned. The Bible helps too, but it's either chanting or the mantra. Chanting or the recitation sounds. What do I want to do? Let me think for a minute here. And I gotta make sure I change the page before. What do I do? Bhagavatam I just did. Upanishads I just did. Srimad Bhagavatam I did it today. Garuda Purana I could do. But it's really too heavy for me. But Krishna said that you shouldn't stop just because something's heavy. I could do Ramayana, the one that has no translation. Maybe I'll do that because I don't have to read the English part, so I don't have to work so hard. Alright, Ramayana it is, sorry. Is this guy being lazy? Is he talking about how lazy he is? Can I be lazy and scares the crap out of me? Can I be lazy and it's palakanda? Okay, so I have to read there is the English part that I have to read. So I think this is it. This is my laptop monitor you guys are looking at. I usually use my, normal 27-incher. I don't have that here, so this is chapter 2, page 71, and also I have to borrow this again. Page 9. I'll do that later. I'll read this first one here. Namasatam Tavitiyaha Saigaha Naradasya tu Tadu Pakyam Shrutapa Pakya Visharadaha Pujayamasa Talmatama Sahashishuyo Mahamunima Yatha Bhakti Pujitasatana Devaishwil Naradasatata Apurachuche Chie Apurachuche Va Pianu Jinyatahu Sa Jagama Bihayasama Sam Muhultam Kate Tasaminu Devalokam Munisitata Jagama Tamasati Ram Jahuna Vyasudabadi Jahuna Vyavasudabibi Babi Jahuna Vyavasudababi Duratahu Jahuna Vyavasudababi Duratahu. Sorry. Satu Tiram Samasaya Tamasaya. I'm being distracted. Munisitadanga Shushoyamaha Setitam Panshave Durashatava Til Tamakaldam Mama Akaldamamidam Til Tam Paradvaja Nishamayam Ramanuyam Parasananamambo Janamano Shoyamano Yatan. Nyasyatam Kalashasatata Diyatam Parakalam Mama Idameba Baga Hishuye Tamasatil Tamutatamama Evamukuto Paradvajo Parami Kena Mahatmana Parayachachata Munasadasya Parakalam Niyato Kuroho Sa Shishuya Hasata Daya Parakalam Nyatanandriyahu Vichachara Ha Pashyam Satat Saivato Pipulam Banama Tasya Pyashetu Mitunam Charanantamanapayinama Tadansha Bhagavam Satatara Garamja Yoshajaruni Hu Sivanama Garamja Yoshajaruni Hu Shiva Garamja Yoshajaruni Hu Sivanama Tasamat Tu Mituna Dekam Pumam Sam Panishajayahu Jakana Pairanilayo Nisho Dasatasya Pashyatahu Tam Shonuitapari Tam Gam Jashitamanam Mahidale Parya Tu Nihatam Turishatava Rudaba Karunam Kiramo Piyukata Patina Tena Tevijana Sahajarino Tamarashi Shueno Matatena Pataturino Saitena Bai Tata vitam devijam durishatava vishodena nishodena nipa titam Roshel taimat manasatasya Roshwel taimat manasatasya karunoyam samapadhyata Tataha karuna veditava dhaimodyamiti Karuna veditava taimo Karuna veditava dhaimodyamiti Karuna veditava daimod. I was being distracted. I didn't know those sources, so this is really aggravating because you know where it's coming from. Then there's nothing you could do about it because you're stuck in your karma. So it's like a form of punishment for me. It must be. Tataha karuna veditava da taimo karuna veditava da taimo yamiti divijaha nishamya rudatim granchi didam granchi midam Pachanama Parabit Ma Nishodam Paratishatam Devamagamaha Shashvati Samaha Yat Grancha Mituna de Kamavati Kama Mohitama Dasyatatam Purubatashichitatam Purubatashichitantam Papuva Horodi Hyadi Horodi or Hyadi? This is really confusing. Horodi, I said both versions. I don't care anymore. Bikashotaha, well, maybe I do care. Right. Chapter 2, 16. Horodi, yep. Yeah, they connected what should not have been connected. That's what they did. Bapuva Horodi Bikushataha Shokai. I'll say the whole verse. I mean Shalok. Just things like this, you know. It's like no wonder the world is messed up. Like people are not connecting words together, intelligence together. Tasyatatam Purubatashichitan Purubatashichitantam Papuva Horodi Bikushataha Shokalte Nasya Chakuneha Kimidam Pya Horutam Maya Chinantayana Sa Mahaprajanya Shachakara Matimana Matima Shufyam Jaiva Brabid Bhagyamidam Sa Munipum Gavaha Pujayama Sa Tam Devam Padyal Kya Sanavanandanaiha Pranamya Vitivachachainam Purushatava Jaiva Diramayama Atopavishyam Agavana Sane Paramalchite Paramikaye Cha Roshaye Samdide Shasanam Tataha Brahmano Samanujinyataha Sopyopa Vishada Sane Upavishitue Tada Tasaminan Sa Kushar Lokapatita Mahe Ka Sa Kushar Lokapati Ka Kushar Lokapita Mahe Tadagate Naiva Manasa Parami Kiltiana Masatitaha Pa Tamana Kurutam Kashatam Pairagrahana Vairagrahana Buddha Tinanga Yat Tadrasham Charurabam Graunjam Hanyadakaranot Shojananeva Punah Graunji Bumbupashloka Graunji Mupashloka Mimam Graunji Mupashloka Mimam Jagao Punarananta Gatamasa Punarananta Gatal Monarananta Gataman Punarananta Gatamana Putava Shokaparayanaho. Sometimes when you can say certain words, I mean something is in this reality that's blocking it, or your nerves, or both. Tamuva cha tato brahma parasanan munipum gavama shloka evasitavayam madhuto natara karya vicharano Majuchananda devate brahmana prabhuratayam Sarasvati. Getting tired. Oh yeah, so this is the last book I'm gonna do today. Ramasya Charitam Kurutasanam Kuru Devamburushui Satatama Thelma Temano Bhagavato Loke Ramasya Ti Matahu Purutatam Kataya Ti Rasya Yatha Te Narada Churutama Harasyam cha prakasham cha yad purutatam tasya ti mataha Ramasya sa saumitre ragashasanam cha saivashaha Vaidehya shachaiva yad purutatam prakasham yadi va rahaha Tajaja pya viditam saivam viditam te bhavishyati na te vaganurtai Kavye Kachitatra Bhavishyati Guru Ramakatam Punuyam Shlokabhadatam Manoramam Yavat Sitasyananti Girayah Saritashaja Mahitale Tabadu Ramayana Katha. Sorry, I have to read it again. Tabadu Ramayana Katha Lokeshu Parachari Shyoti Yavad Ramasya Cha Katha Devata Kurata Parachari Shyoti Tavadul Tevamatashacha Tevam Maralokeshu Nivatusyasi Ityukatavang Bhagavan Brahma Tatraivan Darati Yata Tataha Sashishoyo Bhagavan Munil Bisamaya Mayaya Munil Bisamaya Mayaya Tasya Shushuyo Sutataha Saive Jaguha Shlokamimam Punaha Muhulmuhuha Puriyamanoha Prahushacha Purushabhisamitaha Samakasharaish Chatul Piriyaha Padalgi to Maheshano Mahashwino Sonubhya Haranad Puyaha Shokaha Shlokatavamagataha. Give me 1 second. I don't know who's making this noise, but that is actually attacking me, believe it or not. Whether that person is aware of it or not, because it's getting to the Sanskrit. It just stopped. Okay. Start it again. Okay, nothing I could do. I could make the music a little louder. It's really low. Okay, back to the text. Dasyam buddhiti buddhitiriyam jata mahashwel bhavitat manaha kurutusanam ramayanam kavyami durushaiha karavanuyaham udara burututal tapadai manoratmai udara burututal tapadai udara burututal tapara udara burututal tapadai manoramai udara burututal tapadai manoramai manoramai udara burututal tapadai manoramai manoramai sutadasya ramasya chakara kirtimana samakusharaiha shloka shatairiya shasavino shloka shatairiya shasavino vashasakaram yashasakaram sorry kavya mudara daishanaha kavya mudara daishanaha tadupagata samasasamti yogam tadupagata samasasamti yogam samama turopana taltava gyabata padatama samama turopana taltava gyabata padatama samama turopana taltava Samamaturopana taltava kiamat Samamaturopana taltava Samamaturopana taltava kiabadatama Rakubara charitam Munipranuitam Dashashira shashicam Dashashira sashicam Patam Pina Nishamaya Tuvama Nishamaya Tevama. Get distracted by unbelievers. Ityan Shwe Srimad Ramaya Nue Paramiki Adikavye Palaganandwe Tubitiyahu Saigahu. Yeah, what happens when you read Sanskrit like the way I do with, Aryan pronunciation, is that you become so sensitive that anybody with an ill intent, anyone with an ill intent shows itself, while you're reading it too. So it really distracts you because you sense it. You're sensing this ill intent. Because it shows itself to you while you're reciting, certain Sanskrit texts corresponding to the ill intent. If it's not pure, then it could be a problem. So yeah, that's what I was dealing with. Right. So I think I'm done here. I cannot go on any further. 74. Oh, I have to read the English version. So yeah, this is it. Okay. Let me just make sure I'm on the right page. So I'll just read the translation and call it a day. Canto 2. Hearing the aforesaid discourse of Narada, the pious sage, a past master in expression, worshipped the eminent sage with his pupils, duly worshipped and permitted by him on asking leave. The aforesaid celestial seer, Narada, forthwith rose to the heavens, having tarried a while On the seer having left for heaven, the sage then repaired to the bank of the Tamasa, not very far from the Ganga. Duly reaching the bank of the Tamasa and finding the descent to the river free from mud, the sage then spoke to his pupil, standing by his side. Look at this descent, O Paratavaja. Free from mud and pleasant, its water being transparent as the mind of a righteous man. Let your pitcher be laid, O dear one, and the dark bark be handed over to me. I shall take my dip at this very descent of the Tamasa, excellent as it is. Enjoined thus by the high-souled Vamiki, Paratavaja handed over the bark to the aforesaid sage, devoted as he was to his teacher. Taking the bark from the hand of his pupil, the sage, who had fully controlled his senses, and sauntered about, they say, surveying the extensive forest on all sides. Close to that descent, the glorious sage actually perceived in that forest a pair of cranes moving about, never parting from one another and making a charming noise. Nishuada, of simple resolve and full of animosity, struck one of the said pair, the male bird, while the sage looked on. Seeing it mortally wounded and tossing about on the ground, with its limbs smeared all over with blood, the female bird naturally gave out a piteous wail, parted as she was from her male mate and companion. The aforesaid bird, who then was endowed with the coppery crest, was inflamed with passion, sexually united with her, and had distended its wings. On seeing the bird struck down by the fowler in that state, pity was aroused in the heart of that pious seer. Seized with compassion to behold the shrieking female bird, and considering the fowler's act to be sinful, the sage addressed the following words: May you not have peace of mind for endless years, O fowler, since you killed one of the pair of cranes infatuated with passion. As he was speaking in this strain, and reflected, what is it that has been uttered by me, tormented as I was with grief for this bird? Uneasiness appeared in his heart. Brooding a while, the sage, who was highly learned and full of wisdom, made up his mind, and the said chief of the sages addressed the following words to his pupil: Let this utterance made by me, while I was stricken with grief, set in forth metrical feet, each containing an equal number of letters, and possessing the rhythm of a song that can be sung to a lute, be accepted as poetry and not otherwise. Even as the aforesaid sage uttered the couplet, unexcelled as it was, his pupil, highly delighted, actually committed it to memory. The sage felt pleased with him. Having finished his ablution with due ceremony in that descent, the sage then returned, brooding over the same incident as a matter of fact. Taking the pitcher filled with water, his submissive and learned pupil, Paratavaja, they say, thereupon followed in the wake of his teacher. Reaching the grounds of the hermitage along with his pupil, the sage, who knew what is right, sat down and talked on other topics while absorbed in contemplation. Then appeared the Almighty Brahma, the four-faced creator of the worlds, possessed of great splendor, personally to see Varamiki. Greatly astonished to see him, Varamiki forthwith rose in haste, and stood tongue-tied with joined palms in great humility, bowing low to him according to the scriptural ordinance, and inquiring after his welfare too. The sage worshipped the aforesaid deity by offering water to wash his feet and hands, as well as a seat, and bestowing encomiums on him, making himself comfortable on the most exalted seat. The Almighty Creator was covered all over by his own effulgence. Forthwith directed the sage Varamiki to take his seat. Duly permitted by Brahma, Varamiki too made himself comfortable on his seat. Even though Brahma, the progenitor of the creation, was directly seated at that time, Varamiki remained absorbed in reverie, with his mind fixed on that incident. A great wrong was perpetrated by the wicked fowler, who was bent upon catching the bird with malicious intent, in that he struck down without any fault the crane in that state cooing so delightfully. Even while bewailing the lot of the female crane, he repeated the same couplet in the presence of Brahma, and pondering over the meaning of the verse, fell a prey to grief once more. Brahma then laughingly said to Varamiki, Let this metrical composition be conducive to your glory alone. You need not brood over this. Through my will alone has this speech flowed from your lips, O Brahmana sage. Describe, O jewel among seers, the whole life on this earth of Lord Sri Rama, whose mind is given to piety and who is full of wisdom. Tell the story of that hero as heard by you from the lips of Narada. Whatever account, unknown or known, there is of the all-wise Sri Rama, as well as of Lakshmana, nay, of all the Rakshasas. And whatever account, known or unknown, there is of Sita, all that will be revealed to you, even though unknown. No description of yours in this poem will prove false. Render the sacred and soul-ravishing story of Sri Rama into verses. The theme of the Ramayana will be popular in the world so long as mountains and rivers will remain on the surface of the earth, and you will abide higher up and below in the worlds of my creation so long as the narrative of Sri Rama composed by you will remain current. Saying so, the almighty Brahma went out of sight on the very spot. Thereupon, I got lost. Okay, thereupon the glorious sage was filled with wonder along with his pupils. Then all his pupils repeated the aforesaid verse, and getting delighted again and again, spoke, greatly astonished. What was uttered by the great sage in 4 feet consisting of an equal number of syllables was his grief converted into a verse because of its being voiced by him. The thought occurred to the great sage of purified mind that he should compose the entire poem of the Ramayana in such verses. The illustrious sage, endowed with a Catholic outlook, then composed in hundreds of soul-ravishing verses, with their feet comprising an uneven number of syllables and consisting of words depicting the noble deeds of the glorious Sri Rama, a poem which has brought renown to him. Here the story of the chief of the Rakhus, composed by the sage, and culminating in the destruction of Ravana, the story in which compounds the conjunction of letters and the combination of root words with their suffixes, etc., figure in their proper places, and which is made up of expressions of uniform beauty, sweet to hear and marked with perspicuity. Thus ends Canto 2 in the Bhagavatam of the glorious Ramayana of Valmiki, the work of a Rishi and the oldest epic. Yeah, I am Sanskrit out. I'm done with Sanskrit for today. Shiva Shankara, O Mahadeva, Tumahare Nada Se Due Chala Ke Jala Nurtiya Karo Satya Ke Sakushri Mahakala Ki Gata Prithvi Parapari. Alright, so that was a comment by James in the chat. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. James. I think I'm done here. Yeah, I'm tired. So let me mark the pages, because the page on these things reset themselves. 12, 74, and 12. Yeah, Ramayana is like one of the best Vedic literature, period. '74 and 12. All right. 74. Okay, I'm gonna have dinner and then chant for a little while. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much. I'm healing once more, and I hope to heal fully pretty soon. Like if the whole world fell apart in my world, and I'm still healing, so it's not that bad.